I was volunteering in a center, and we had all these kids because the president had said all the kids of school age going should be in school, but majority of them could not read and write, and it's all because they had not gone to an ECD center or they had not attended a kindergarten. So that's when I had the vision of starting Little Rock. So we opened our doors on the 1st of October 2003. We thought we would work with 5 kids, but the numbers kept on increasing. The first day we had 12 children, the second day we had 22, the third day they became 35. The special need program started in 2006. One of the kids in the admission was Melody, who had cerebral palsy. So we looked at her and asked ourselves, how are we going to help this child? Because our target group is vulnerable children, Melody is more vulnerable because of her disability, and we had to admit her. So we took in Melody and she started the special unit. When we started our program, we were simply going to provide early childhood education. We never remembered that you cannot teach a sick child and neither can you teach a hungry child. So there was the component of food which we had to bring in. So we were only feeding the kids who were at the center. The kids who had graduated to primary school were not in the feeding program. So they came back and started saying they're missing the food, they're missing the swings, they're missing the company. So we decided to start an after-school program for them because every day they would come and just lament the same thing. So we start a library program for them. The kids will come to the center, and after finishing their homework, they can read a storybook. So one day, a gentleman who works with the Carolina for Kibera walked into the school compound and found a young girl breastfeeding a baby. He was so struck by what he saw, and he decided to sponsor other girls so that they could go back to school. And he asked us whether we were ready to take care of the babies, and we accepted, and that is how we started the daycare. And the daycare serves teenage moms who have either gone back to college, others have gone back to primary school, others have gone back to high school. The income generating activities was started by parents. So we told them we can train them, give them some skill. So we have 3 groups which are going on. A group is doing the stitching, there's another group doing weaving, and another group doing knitting. So all these mothers meet at Little Rock. During the day, they produce different products. We are able to sell them out to our friends. Some we take to the exhibition, and whatever amount we get, we pay the mothers, so the mothers are able now to fend for their families. We have Saturday programs whereby we capture the kids so that their minds are not idle, so that they don't go back to the streets. We have Bible club, we have music and movement, we have sign language class, we have art and craft, we have drama, we have ballet dance, we have taekwondo, we have all these clubs going on, and the best of them all is the football, which has 5 teams, and we are the champions of East and Central Africa. We are seeing great results. The kids are disciplined, they have learned how to keep time, cleanness, they are very good at it. In our education system, we have we grade the kids according to the way they are performing in class. So if you are the top in your class, you are in position 1. So we have a child who has maintained that position 1 since the time she joined grade 1, and now she's in grade 7, and she's still taking up that position 1. We look at that, and it is what inspires us to continue helping other children and to see the potentials in these children. The Paths for Peace program has been started because of what we are experiencing with the girls. When they have their periods, they stop going to school because they have no sanitary pads. So we are hoping to achieve, to cut down on the absenteeism in the girls, and also to introduce the girls to a new concept of them loving themselves. Because when you love yourself, that's when you're going to take care of yourself. And also, we will also teach them other things apart from how to use the pads. We're thinking of teaching them hygiene, their reproductive health. Little Rock Scholars Program is a program which is targeting the kids who will have excelled very well in our primary education certificate. The scholarship program will only sponsor 2 children who will have gotten over 380 marks. But we are expecting 10 children to get above 380. So that means the 2 kids will get a chance to go to high school, but the other 8 might not go to high school because most of the kids we are working with are coming from the slum, and the parents have no enough funds to take them to high school. And Little Rock program was set up so that these kids could get a chance to go as high as they want to go. So we are hoping that the scholarship program will sponsor more than the 2 they have targeted. We have very many personal stories of different kids, but one stands out. There's this boy called Daniel. He has progressed very well.
My name is Daniel Oma and I live in Kibera estate. When I was in Little Rock, I was so happy to be in school. It was my first time to go in school.
Do you have an idea of what you want to do after you're done with all your studies?
Yeah, I would like to be an engineer.
Daniel and his brothers and sisters were abandoned by the father, and we decided to retain the mother so that Daniel and the brothers could continue with schooling after seeing the potentials in Daniel. So we are hoping Daniel will end up being a very prominent person in the society, and he will come back to help other children in his community. If Little Rock was not serving the kids in the community, some of these kids would still be at home. Some of them would get involved with child labor, that is collecting rubbish and being paid for it. Others would be selling water. Others would be in the market. Or others would just be street children. My hopes for the future is for us to have our own premises, because right now we are on rental ground. So at the moment we are pursuing the possibility of us buying a piece of land, because at the moment we are restricted because of the sizes of the classroom. So we are looking at 3 years down the line or 2 years down the line, the numbers will shoot from 280 to 1,000 children in the kindergarten. We need about 4 million to acquire the pieces of land which we have identified, and we'll also need another 15 million to be able to construct the school.